up, Ninja Beta fam? This is your boy, Marky Mark, aka Ninja Beta 2.0, aka Bring That Noise. That's right. I gotta show my appreciation for you guys. You guys have been amazing. It's been a big year. What can I say? So the primarily why I want to make this video is just to do a shout out because I freaking love you. I got 5,000 subscribers. I didn't even know I could even get 5,000 subscribers. I don't even know why the heck you guys are following me. This creeps me out. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it's cool. 5,000 subscribers. I love posting Ninja Warrior content, obviously. So those that are actually following me consistently, I've actually trying to post up other videos in my life other than just sending it hardcore with some Ninja Warrior footage. I did some cooking recipe with my fried rice. That's actually something I made from scratch. Feel free to look into it. You don't have to. Also a trip that I did going to Maui, Hawaii with my fiance. It was just an amazing experience. If you guys want to know any more about the trip other than what you saw in the video, feel free to do a shout out to me and I'll just give you, really good feedback on what I suggest in Maui or just, what you should avoid. I pretty much traveled that entire island. It was a blast. I love Maui. I was even debating living in Maui after I went. I was like, all right, well, what do I have to change with my lifestyle to be able to live out there, take my family out there? Let's go. Let's go. But then I found out, I don't know. I'll have to save that for a future date. But yeah, Ninja Beta 2.0, we are making things happen, right? I got the 5,000 subscribers. I just want to tell you, you guys are amazing. If you guys haven't heard, I got the call for American Ninja Warrior. Your boy Ninja Beta 2.0 is going to be on American Ninja Warrior Season 14. So this year, look out for me. From what I heard, the producers and executives are going to make me, they want to put me on one of the beginning shows. But whatever show they're going to put me on, I'm going to beast mode. I'm going to bring that noise. I'm going to be screaming on the entire obstacle course. You can better believe that. So, yeah, I'm going to bring everything I got. I already have, if you check out my new logo for Ninja Beta 2.0, my profile picture, I got that changed up on my YouTube channel, as you can see. I have that changed up on I have a Facebook page that I don't really use that much, but I still use it. I still give feedback if I need to. Also, my Instagram. I used to have a Twitter, but it's just too hard to keep up with every single social media, because I got a life, I got a family, I want to train, I can't be on, if social media was my life, and if I didn't have a job otherwise than social media, then I'd be all down for it to just keep up with my social media and just blast every source of social media with all my energy. So if you try to holler at me on Twitter, I'm most likely not going to hit you up back. If I do, it's probably going to be months out of range. So don't hit me up on Twitter. Don't hit me up on TikTok. I used to be aggressively on TikTok. Funny story, I was actually one of the first people that actually got hit up by TikTok to be one of their creators. And I was actually getting a pretty good following, but they had some rules that I couldn't abide by, and that's why I don't really hop on TikTok no more. One of the things that they wanted me to do was a requirement on TikTok is they wanted me a minimum requirement of putting 3 or 4 videos a week, and then if I did that, then they would give me like this following, all this engagement with an audience, and I was like, all right, you know, and I was, and they told me which hashtags to use, so I was allowed to get a hold of whatever hashtags that became trending, and then TikTok would trend those hashtags, so I was like way ahead of the game before they became popular at all. So I was thankful that I was able to gain that following, but now when I couldn't create that much content. That's why on my YouTube channel or Instagram, I'm only putting like 1 or 2 videos max a week. But 3 or 4 videos a week is really hard, especially having, I have 2 kids, I have a fiance, I have life, so I can't produce that much content, but the content that I do have, I want to make sure it is quality content. So the only thing I lack of is you guys really aren't commenting as much as I would like to, so I don't really know what's good or what's bad. I'm just busting my butt, just cranking out some content and just screaming at the top of my lungs. But yeah, TikTok. Don't hit me up on TikTok. You can like my videos, whatever. I'll do some videos. The only reason why I hop on there is because my kids like TikTok and they like to do trends, and my fiance does too. So you'll see me there every now and then. But if you want my hardcore content, it's gonna be on Instagram and it's gonna be on YouTube right here. So and one thing on YouTube right here is I'm gonna do all my live streaming here. So I'm gonna tell all my Instagram folks, all my Facebook folks, if you want to see me live streaming, it's gonna be on my YouTube channel, because I don't want to have to live stream here and then next turn that off and then go live stream on Instagram, turn that off, go live stream on Facebook. Next thing you know, it's just one big live stream day. It's like, dude, I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm freaking. So let's rewind, right? I got called for American Ninja Warrior. Let's go back through. Like, people are just always asking me how that happened. What did you do when they called me? So first of all, one of the producers called me back in like December before the new year, and it was like I called all my friends, all my ninja friends. Hey, did you get a call? They told me they were gonna, they have something big planned for me, and that was like 3 weeks before they did like initial calls. So this is like December 5th or whatever, and then he's like, just keep an eye out, and I was like so stoked. He's like, yeah, congrats, blah, blah, blah. And I heard one other ninja from Utah. His name's Colton. Keep your eye out for him. He's a good kid, good quality ninja from, he trains northern Salt Lake City area. And I train from Ogden, Utah area. So we're about an hour from each other, but we train with each other whenever we can. Whenever we do, we send it. But that's besides the point. He got that call too. And then no one else got those calls that I heard of. So we were both stoked. And, but anyways, I go on my Maui trip, right? And then next thing you know, I'm hearing the American Ninja Warriors start calling, looking for that 818 California number, right? Everybody's looking for that 818. Hey, look. Hey, is there an 818 number? Looking at my phone vigorously. And I did see an 818 number actually, but it was from an insurance company. You don't even want to know how bad I was. But yeah, that wasn't it. But I actually, and I started binge eating. I was like, I got to like my ideal ninja weight is like 170, 180, okay? But after I got back from Maui, I was like 210. I was solid, but I was big. The only reason why I did it is because I wanted to look good in Maui, let's be honest. And I started losing my weight when I came back. And then after 3 weeks later, 3 weeks later, Ninja Warrior started giving people calls all over regions. I'm looking on Instagram, because that's where they found me, was on Instagram, American Ninja Warrior. That's where I talked to the producer or whatever back in December 5th, right? So going forward, it's now January. Calls are going out. I'm looking, up hashtag ANW14 for American Ninja Warrior 14, season 14, right? So every day, you know, I was starting getting obsessed. Every hour, ANW 14 looking at there, and I'm seeing people getting called, you know, and I'm getting stressed. I'm eating, you know, I'm eating like more than I should. I'm eating like 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day just because I'm not getting called. I told I was gonna. I'd rather have not had that producer call me December 5th and give my hopes up. Yeah, I'm gonna get the call, right? Rather than have all these people getting called and I'm not getting called. What's going on, right? So 3 weeks get into it. I'm seeing like 100 people get called on Instagram, and then finally, you know, I get a call from like some weird 203 number, Colorado number, and he's like, her name's Liz, you know, she's one of the producers, and she's like, is this Mark Farrell? And I'm like, yeah, this is Mark. And she's like, this is American Ninja Warrior. I didn't even respond like a human being. I'm just like, yes, this is Mark Farrell. So I was just so excited, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I tried. This is 7 years in the making. I've been training for American Ninja Warrior. It's a hobby. Regardless, even if I didn't get called, American Ninja Warrior community is awesome. We support each other. And I've been to the show and supported other ninjas. I just never got the call. But I got the call, right? Got the call from Liz. She's like, whoa, congrats, you know, I'm going to give you more information. We need it. Just want you to know you're on the show. We love you. And I'm just like, yes. I'm so excited. Adrenaline's pumping. I just couldn't even, just like, oh man, told all my coworkers online. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm going to just flip out. I'm going to go run a mile, just try to work off this energy that I have just stored in my brain and my body, and just oozing full of like electricity. My mind, I'm just juiced. Like I'm on cloud 9. You know, I feel like I took like 4 or 5 scoops of pre-workout and just like, no, but super excited, super thankful. You know, before the 3 weeks happened, after 3 weeks, I'm not gonna lie, I did some prayers. You know, why is this happening? Like, please call me. And I got the call. So I definitely count my blessings that I did get the call finally this year. Yeah, so, and one of the requirements though is you have to be vaccinated for the show. And I'm not gonna lie, I wanna be truthful with y'all. I've been kind of on and off with vaccination status, whatever, but I want to get on the show, you know, it's whatever, and those requirements. So I took the vaccination beforehand and made sure that I did everything correctly. The bad part is most of my friends are unvaccinated, so none of them can watch me because American Ninja Warrior we're still kind of battling through the process right now, but right now, as it is, you know, my fiance, she can't watch me. She's going to have to watch from a Zoom call, most likely. Most of my friends are going to have to watch me from a Zoom call too. Most likely my coworkers are too, but that's not a big deal. Everything's remotely these days, so just going to have a Zoom screen in the background, have them all watch me. But I'm making shirts. I'm going to throw pictures in the community of those who are following me. I'm just going to tell you right now, these designs that I made just recently, I put 150% effort into this design. It's Bring That Noise. You know, if you guys haven't watched me compete, literally, like everybody says I'm loud. I love being loud. I love being competitive. Even when I'm playing soccer, I'm noisy. I just got that energy, right? And other people, even other people who are loud around me, I love it. I feed off it. That's why I like the ninja community. Everybody's just like got so much energy to give each other. We help support each other. They're like a second family to me. It's just amazing. I just hope if you aren't part of the Ninja Warrior community, I mean, it's worth just checking out. Put your kid in it, and then he'll or she will be like totally enwrapped, engulfed into Ninja Warrior, and everybody that is like getting trained by a Ninja Warrior or a coach will definitely have a good experience, regardless whether they're good or your kid or yourself is good at sports or not good at sports. You at least will engage in that experience, and just the family, the support. You don't have to be strong as heck. When I went into train for American Ninja Warrior, and I started out 7 years ago, you think I was this strong? You think I was nothing. I mean, I was something, obviously. I tried, but I tried. All right, I gave it my all. No, but I love it. I got into it. I got bored of just working out every day, same stuff over and over again. But when you're training with American Ninja Warrior, you're training new obstacles and learning new different things, how to move your body in different ways. Kids learn that. They learn a different discipline. Yourself, if you engage in that, you learn discipline yourself. You also learn, brotherhood, with those who you're sharing this experience with this person. One of my best friends, Dustin Eachel, he just had his 40th birthday. We joined American Ninja Warehouse here in Ogden, Utah, almost the same exact day. We went through the pains when you're very first starting Ninja Warrior. Your tendons, your grip, you can be strong as an ox, big shoulders or whatever, just strong as hell. But if you can't grip, it starts becoming a nightmare, because your tendons right here and everywhere else get worn out a little bit because you're not used to that. But once you start going continuously and you stick with it, it's fun. It's awesome. And watch others get strong with you and experience that with you. There's nothing like it. It's so cool. I love it. But yeah, back to American Ninja Warrior calling me. They called me, and I just thought, oh man, it's just so surreal. It's still surreal to me. I still think back like, oh man, I have March 24th. I have to go there. They give me all my information to my email. I got to get there between March 20th, I believe, and then filming or whatever is like March 21st, and then I run the course the 23rd, and then I fly back the 24th. So I'm also part of one of my buddies, Wally Roleski. He's an awesome guy. You guys need to check him out. He has a ninja gym as well. A few, actually. He just opened up one in Sandy, Utah. He has one in American Fork area. He's a really good guy. He found all the Utah ninjas got called. I don't know, Helm. He's a network guru. If anyone wants to get, if there was a LinkedIn community for Ninja Warrior, this would be the guy. He finds out who the ninjas are. He created a Utah Ninja group with all of us. There's 13 Utah ninjas that actually got called. And I'm fortunate enough to be one of them. So we're going to share this experience together, watch each other compete on the course, and just send it. Hopefully we all hit buzzers. Unfortunately, even if we do all hit buzzers, it's going to come down to the top 15. Top 12 or 15, they change it here and there. And then if I make it past the top 15, then I go to the next round, right? So it's past qualifiers, then the next round, which is in April, and that will be Los Angeles in April, and then it's Vegas, baby. If I make it to Vegas, I'm gonna put my all. I'm losing weight right now, just let you know. I'm freaking starving, just sitting here talking to you. I'm just like, oh, they just fall over. But no, after that, it's like I want to say May, April. I give a month of rest, I guess. I don't know why, but it makes sense so you can prepare for it. So April, mid-April would be Vegas. So most of the people that I talk to are more interested in going to Vegas with me. So those who can watch me compete, I have a vaccination. Those that have to watch me in the audience or want to watch me in the audience, they can come and support me, but they have to be vaccinated and they have to go sign this waiver and blah blah blah. So if you want to watch me in San Antonio, or if I make it far, they want to watch me elsewhere, just let me know. I'll holler at you. I'll shoot you an email, and you can be part of the ninja. You could be part of my posse, my line. I'll hold you up on my shoulders. Ah, oh. I'm like, oh man, you're getting a little heavy. All right, put you down. No, just kidding. No, but I'm so excited. And again, thank you guys. 5,000 subscribers. And that's just this year. I don't even know why my YouTube channel just took off. Because I've had my YouTube channel for a while. And you see now, since I started getting more attention this year, now I'm like, okay, if I'm getting, people are starting to follow me for whatever reason, I guess I'll pay more attention to my channel, whatever. But all my videos from UNAA just started getting watched out of nowhere, and it just started taking off. And the next thing you know, I have 1 million hits on one of my videos. Now, if you check my video, it's the UNAA in Texas, and it's now almost got 2 million videos. And now other people are sharing it and using it as an example for UNAA. Whether that be good or bad, that was one of the videos that actually beasted through it. I didn't make top 10, but I came close. And what I do, what's my MO though, is Ninja Warrior for a bigger body type. Most of the Ninja Warriors that I'm competing against, or typical body type for Ninja Warrior, is probably about 140, 150. So if you're looking on the show, those guys are slim pickings, and it's hard to compete those against those smaller guys, right? But I don't care. This is my jam. I'll be a bigger ninja, and I'm still gonna hang with you. I might not beat you, but I'm gonna give you my all 200 pounds, baby, all 200 pounds. We're going all the way. I'm gonna send it hard on that course. They better have some good obstacle. They better, like whenever I'm at Ninja Warehouse, Carson Voiles is the gym owner where I go to. That guy is a beast. He's kicking my butt every day, just to let you know. Look up Carson Voiles on Instagram. This guy is a beast. He owns Ninja Warehouse in Ogden, Utah. He owns Ninja Warehouse in Salt Lake City, Utah. And this guy demands respect. Like I go for my workout and I say, hey, I need to get pushed a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I need to shut up a little pounds. I need to work on my cardio. And he will kick your butt. You tell him to kick your butt, he will kick your butt. You will not be able to move when you get done with one of his workouts. And you might not like it, but in the long run, it's what you need. You need somebody like that to motivate you to be a better person. Or to take your training to the next level, and that's what I want to do. It's kind of hard to do that by yourself. You really have to stay motivated. I can get in that mindset, but it's so much easier to stay in that mindset when you have a group of ninjas or just someone like him to support you. When I'm coming in, I train like my schedules are Mondays and Wednesdays, and sometimes someday over the weekend. But anyways, any day there's like always like 2 to 5 ninjas that come and work out. But when we have that many ninjas that are dedicated to stick around, we send it hard and we get training done, and you get strong having other ninjas push you. So if you don't have that and you're training for Ninja Warrior, try to get it. Whatever ninja gym that you're at, try to invite folks to do it, or if they're inviting you, take advantage. You need to take advantage of that. Those type of people are going to make you strong. You're going to get stronger together. You're going to evolve together, and it's just going to be an awesome, amazing experience for both of you or whoever you're collaborating with. But anyways, my training, right? So right now, I'm training about. I'm probably going to take my training to next level, but I'm training ninja warrior obstacles and cardio Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays if I can. And then I do soccer too, but I might take soccer out of the mix because if I get hurt in my ankle, I got weak ankles from playing football back in the day, and then soccer. But I play soccer about twice a week, and my cardio game gets way up there from playing soccer. So last couple weeks before Ninja Warrior, I might bail out on soccer. So don't want to risk getting hurt. I want to make sure I'm 100% healthy on the course, right? But I'm most likely going to still run, just not aggressively on the field and risk getting hurt by somebody or I hurt them or vice versa. Anyways, got to stay on my cardio. I was lifting heavy, and I was doing more bodybuilding stuff. I took all that out. Now it's all obstacle course training, and then cardio, and then I'm doing balance training too. There's a lot more balance. If they throw a balance obstacle on the show, it's going to be something that's going to take people out, right? So I got to be prepared for the worst. So I got to get my slack line up. I got to throw a couple of things in my driveway to get my balance up. That's the only thing I'm really fearful about. You can see my medals in the background. I have one that was from Spartan Race. I just threw that up there as a memory. I love Spartan. I probably won't do it as much, but most of these medals are all from ninja competitions in the past, getting top 3. When I compete in a ninja competition, I put everything into it. I put my heart, my soul, my body, my mind, just everything in there. And it's just like game time. Like even when I'm working in the back of my head, I'm like, what can I do to lose a little bit of weight right now? So even when I'm working, I'm a software engineer, just in case you didn't know. And I'm sitting in my chair, right? I gotta still move around. I still gotta make sure that I'm not sitting there for too long. In like the state of mind where like, what could I do to progress still? So I'll wear like a bunch of heavy stuff, some sweats. I'm still sweating in my chair as I'm just sitting there so I can lose some weight. By the time I get to the gym, I've already lost a couple pounds. Now time to work on some cardio, then some balance stuff. Kind of rinse and repeat that process, and then when I go to Ninja Warehouse and do some training with them, I'll be ready. I'll be a little bit lighter, and then I'll be beast on the obstacles because I can hang for a long time. The only thing that's my weakness is I absolutely love to eat. I love to eat. The thing is, I know I'm doing a good job right now because everything is just, I'm starving all the time. I'm used to eating like 4,000 calories a day. Like that's the norm for me. And now I'm cutting myself to under 1,000 a day. My boy Carson Boyles, the gym owner, he cracks down hard. His is under like 500 a day, 500 calories a day. That's insane. I don't even know if I could even get that trying for a day. That's a hardcore diet. But no, I'm eating greens. I'm not eating breads. I'm rice. Even though I do have protein, it's kind of like a more powder protein, so more of a whey protein. And then I don't really eat much meat when I'm training, because meat and cheese can kind of get heavy and bulky, but I'll still do it from time to time. It's just not going to be consistently something that I eat daily. I'm just cracking down on fruits and veggies and rice and protein shakes and trying to live with that, and then do cardio, lots of cardio, and try not to pass out. I'm doing this new regimen where it increases. I'm taking the most powerful hydroxy cut right now. So I'm going to put chapters in my video, that way people know where I'm at. But I get a lot of people talking to me about, yeah, man, what kind of supplements have you taking? You look like you take a lot of supplements. I do take a lot of supplements. So, but I mix it up. Comparing for what I'm training for. Like if I'm in bodybuilding mode, I want to look good, but I want to get big. I'm taking creatine. I'm retaining water. I'm eating lots of protein. If you want to get big, you're eating a gram and a half of protein per pound. That's a lot of protein to consume. So if you're eating so much protein, you're going to crap your pants if you're not eating anything solid to counter that. So I don't eat as much protein because I don't want to gain weight, right? I'm trying to get rid of that. So I'm having more of a water-based diet right now. So I'm drinking a lot of fluids. The reason why I'm drinking a lot of fluids is so that kind of like fills the gap of me being hungry. So every time I feel hungry, I'll drink a little bit of water or something that could, replace that. So I'll eat like stuff that won't really stay in my body. I'm avoiding peanut butter, potatoes, stuff that will stay in your system and takes a long time to dissolve. I don't want to eat stuff like that. I'm eating like fiber. So I'm eating like cereal. I'm snacking on cereal at night. If I feel like I need to snack on something, I'll snack on cereal, and I won't do milk. And let's see here. So definitely no chips. Definitely try to reduce the sodium. I also have weaker kidneys, so now I have to. When I'm bigger, my kidneys get kind of shocked from eating so much stuff and protein. Your kidneys have to process that along with your liver, and now that I'm smaller, I don't have to worry about as much. But I still have to watch my sugar. I have to watch my caffeine because I'm taking the hydroxycut, which is really powerful. I have to take 3 pills in the morning and 3 pills at night. It's constantly increasing my metabolism, so I'm losing. My metabolism is still continuous, just sitting here. I can feel it. It makes me feel a little bit jittery. It's probably not the best. You probably don't want to be on hydroxycut for a long period of time. Like if you're doing hydroxycut for a full year, that's probably really bad. You want to cycle off eventually. So once I get to the point where I get close to being on the show, I'll cycle off afterwards. I'll let my body recuperate, probably take a supplement that will still give me energy, but won't give me as much. It's called a no stim. If you go to like any natural foods or a GNC, just say, hey, I don't really want something crazy caffeine, like something really crazy sugary. Go in there and ask for I want a no stim pre-workout. I want to get a decent amount of energy, but I don't want to feel like this when I'm working out, You just go to that guy. That guy's on some powerful, what pre-workout did this guy take? You know what I mean? I still take pre-workout, but I take it only as needed. Because if you take in pre-workout multiple times a day, that's really bad. It's even really bad just to take it, one time a day, especially depending on the brand, like Bucked Up. If you looked up Bucked Up, there's a crap ton of caffeine in there. There's just, your head will be spinning, and then if you take it every day, you're gonna crash. One of these times, especially if you're working out hard, if I'm on Bucked Up pre-workout, I could work out for 3 hours nonstop, just and then you just go home, and eventually, if you take it consistently, your body's just gonna crash. You're gonna crash out of nowhere. You don't know when. It's just gonna happen. So best way to do it, if I would suggest a way that's healthy, you get if you want to still get really good results, but don't want to take that route every day, you get 2 pre-workouts. One is the Bucked Up. That's going to totally, increase your workouts, and then you get one that's a no stim, and you rotate every other day. Like this day, Bucked Up, next day, the no stim. That day is not going to be as good, so you want that day to still try hard on your workouts, right? But they're not going to be as good because you're not going to be as intense, but you're still getting a little something. So rotate every other day, and then whatever muscle groups you decide to work out, then switch it up the weeks. That way, the next week, the workouts that you did last week that you were using for this no stim, you now are using those workouts with the Bucked Up, or vice versa with the workouts. So those pre-workouts can be very beneficial. The protein is very beneficial. And then I also take a testosterone booster. So the thing about testosterone boosters can make your hair fall out. So you have to take a estrogen blocker. You have to take other pills, especially freaking if you're older. If you're younger, you don't have to worry about it as much. I'm older, so I gotta watch out with everything. So I have to take biotin. I have to take a few others for my hair to counter the testosterone, estrogen that my body is producing. So you just got to look into that. And also for joints, a lot of people don't know, shoot, I'm going to be a master's next year. And people ask me, are you going to go into masters? If people don't know that for Unit A or NNL, they have a master's, and that's competitions for folks that are over 40 years old. And I'm going to be 40 here in 6 months. 6 months, 40. What's up? Am I going to have a midlife crisis? What am I going to buy? What am I going to buy? No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't even care that I'm turning 40. But yeah, if I'm turning 40, I'm going to go into masters right away. I'm not waiting. I'm going to feel guilty if I compete with other 40-year-olds because I'm a beast at 40. Who cares? There's some beast kids. There's some beast ninja warrior kids. They're competing in the adults at 15, 16. I train some of these kids. These kids are beasts. So I'll be happy to let them take ownership if they want of the adult category, and I'll take ownership of the masters and introduce a new genre of 40-year-olds. Let's go. Let's bring it. Bring in the noise. Screaming, right? Boy, you don't even know when I hit that buzzer, I'm not even saying if. I'm saying when. When I hit that buzzer, it's going to be epic. Smoke's going to be in the air. Shirt's coming off. High dive. I'm doing backflip in the water. Just belly flop. No, I don't know. But I'm super stoked. So excited. Also, a few questions also about my tattoos. I got one. My tattoo artist that I have, his name is Jim from Golden Spike here in Ogden, Utah. He does amazing work. He's actually from Harlem on the East Coast, but he just barely got out of there, moved to Ogden. Ever since then, he's been cranking out the work. I try to keep his name tucked away under my shelf. That way I can have him whenever I need him. But I'm going to be sporting his work on the course. Got my lucky star right here. I just barely got that. I got a few tats that way when I take off my shirt, I'm going to be fresh on the course. I got this one right here. This one is just kind of like, if I would describe it, it's tribal. It's kind of like a mechanical tribal design, but the picture itself is vines intertwining in the tribal with mist and the moon. This is the moon right here. So this is kind of like a darker theme tattoo. And then I have this one right here, which is kind of a counter of my fiance. She got beauty right here with a flower. And then so I got this right here, beast. This says beast. And then I got my flower in the little container, right? Have you seen Beauty and the Beast? It's in that container right there. That's what that is. Even though I could just reference and say it's beast mode, right? I'm a beast. But I try to be, at least. I try to make people think, give them the impression that I am a beast. But I try my hardest on the course no matter what. So I'm going to give 150%. You know, I'm not going to let age play a factor in this. I'm not going to let my size play a factor in this. I've been underestimated for the last 5 years. I got medals in the back to prove that size and age don't matter. I compete against 16 to 18 to 19-year-olds. For Unit A qualifiers, they only take the top 5 ninjas. The top 6 ninjas, most of them were all young. I got beat out by 2 American Ninja Warrior junior winners at Ninja Playground. and I placed fourth. You know, I hung with those guys, and then fifth was a kid who was 19, and he was a Spartan champion. You know, so I'm competing at these guys at this level. You know, if I can just, I don't even have to pace top three. You know, if I'm hanging with these kids, I'm just happy to be in that caliber, regardless. You know, in that presence. But I've been at this level. I've been doing it for a while, 7 years. Like I said, just I still can't. My mind is blown. But I want to break it down to how far I've come. How far has Marky Mark, Ninja Beta 2.0 waited 7 years in my mind? This is actually, I've had 3 missed opportunities. I could create another video that would just be a compilation video of Marky Mark, Ninja Beta 2.0 sadness. Like, you would just cry because of all the different failed attempts that happened in the past. So I had a second year that I applied. Granted, my editing skills, you know, and me being comfortable in front of the camera definitely has improved. I almost wonder if that's the reason why I called. Because if I look at the beginning stages of when I first created videos, I was more shy, didn't really, you know, it probably was like, oh, how's this guy going to be on the course? Isn't going to say one word, right? No, but my second year of the video that I submitted, I made this movie trailer, you know, I called myself Rockstar Ninja, and Michael Jackson jacket on, and a mask that was like similar to Batman. But anyways, I played that whole character, went through the ninja warehouse, chasing the villain, made a whole story out of it, and Ninja Warrior liked it, and they were like, yeah, we're gonna give you a call. And then they said, they said 2 weeks later, it came down to me and another guy, and they ended up picking the other guy. And they had 2 other times that happened. It wasn't that I made such a good video, and they say, oh yeah, they call me up and say, oh yeah, I ended up coming down to someone else that was like you, blah, blah, blah. And so, you know, this year it happened, and I was kind of fearful, you know what I mean? Because I've heard this story before. You know, I've heard, but this one was more confidence though. The producer, granted, this year he gave me confidence. He thought I already been on the show. He's like, yeah, I saw your Instagram, your YouTube stuff. You know, you already been on the show, right? I'm like, no, sorry. I know I have a pretty good following. I could see why you kind of thought that, but. No, he's like, all right, it's fine. So I kind of almost thought they weren't going to call me for that reason, but they ended up calling me anyways. But season 9, I will never forget this. Season 9 was the worst thing ever. I went out to the walk online. I had 3 weeks of vacation. No, I had 3.5 weeks of vacation, but I blew 3 weeks of it when I did the walk online. The walk online, if those who know Ninja Warrior don't know Ninja Warrior, this is the gist of the walk online and Ninja Warrior. You go out there, whoever goes out there, there's an American Ninja Warrior on Facebook. There's a group. If you want to be part of it, you can. Most likely you only want to be part of it if you're training for American Ninja Warrior. You want to get feedback on everything that's happening. That's where everybody goes wants to get the most current news, including the walk online for every region. So this was in Denver. Denver was one of the first regions. So most likely if you went to one of the first regions, you had the best chance in the walk online. But every walk online was getting worse and worse every year. When American Ninja season 4, 5, walk online was only like a week out. You know, you had it easy. You know, I could wait there for a week. You know, and then you and your guys in the walk online, you create a pact on what times you have to check in. You don't have to be there all day. You can check in once a day. You decide what those times are with everybody. Everybody signs their name on the list and what their spot is on the line. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. Let's go to season 9 where I'm at. I'm keeping track of the Denver walk online. This is the one I know that I'm going to go to, right? I see a picture. I see someone post a picture. I start Jesse Lucera. I will never forget. He is a badass. He's never been picked for the show, but he's been on the show as a walk-on consistent. One time he made it far. He made it to the finals. This guy's a beast. Anyways, he does a lot of the testing for the show. But anyways, he starts the walk-on line like 3.5 weeks early. I'm like, who is this guy? This guy's a joke. 3.5 weeks? Who does that? And then so he's number one. Okay, 3.5 weeks out. And then I look at the picture. He's standing there with two other gentlemen. It's like it's like a week later. And so there's like already 3 or 4 people in the walk-on line, and it's like 2.5 weeks out, almost 3 weeks. I'm like, great. I gotta call my boss. I was gonna tell him I was only gonna be a week and a half out. I call my boss. He tells me, just go out there. You can work remotely if you need to, but if you really want to do your dream, go out there right now. And I packed my bags. I told my fiance, who I'm with now, I got to go out there. If I'm going to get in the walk-on line, I got to go now. And I go out there. I find a hotel that will give me weekly rates because I'm going to be in the walk-on line, right? I don't know nobody in Colorado, so I got to spend all my money freaking booking a hotel. Go out there, get in the walk-on line. By the time I get down there, 4 or 5 other people are ahead of me. They're thinking the same thing as me, obviously. So I'm number 10 by the time I get out there. It's already like 2.5 weeks out. I'm like, I'm number 10? Are you kidding me? I've been out here. I'm almost 2.5 weeks out before American Ninja Warrior comes out. So when I'm saying weeks out, this is 3 weeks out before American Ninja Warrior even gets to the city. When American Ninja Warrior gets to the city, they'll contact who's in charge of the walk-on line. Whoever's in charge of the walk-on line is most likely the first guy who showed up, who created the list and started the rules. Jesse Lucero, right? But yeah, we all created a rules. I was number 10. You know, we had rules. I had to check in like at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then 3 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever. And the 3 or 5 of the guys in the walk-on line, there was probably about 20 heads in the walk-on line, but there was a lot of these kids that came in the walk-on line. I don't even know why they were in the walk-on line. They were just trying to get TV. None of them trained hard. They would just show up, but you could tell they didn't do any training. So it was like, why are you here? Just ruining people's chances that are actually doing the training, right? But 5 of the guys, I'll never forget the walk-on line because I got a brotherhood with a lot of these gentlemen, and it's just heartwarming every time I experience it. Every time there's an anniversary where the walk-on line is, one of the guys usually shares something. Hey guys, you remember this? Jesse Lucero, Glenn, one of my Filipino compadres, he was on the walk-on line. Forget his last name, I'll have to do a shout out, but he's been on American Ninja Warrior for a couple of times. My boy Tyler, Yancey on the East Coast, all these guys have trained, and then the Stallion. Can't forget the Stallion if you're watching this. But those 5 guys train hard with him, got strong with him every day. 3, 4 of those guys, those top guys that were in the walk-on line before me, they actually made it to the finals, and I trained hard with those guys. Okay, so this is the story with me. I was number 10, right? The walk-on line, watched all my friends run. I'm stretching. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I waited from 9 p.m. till 5 o'clock in the morning because that's when they run ninjas. Try to keep my body. I didn't know when I was going to run. I finally get my chance. They're saying, Mark, get on the stage. I get on the stage. And I was getting ready to run. They have to blow the whistle or do whatever to run. They go boop, boop, and next thing you know, they blow this whistle, and the whole course shines up red, and they say, no more runners. No more runners. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm on the stage. I'm getting ready to run. Right? I'm on the stage. Peter, the producer, says, no more runners. I'm sorry. He came to me and he said, I'm sorry. Because the sun came up. When the sun comes up, they can't do it anymore. That ruins all their whole cameras and stuff. They can't do it. So that was one hell of an experience. And I freaking almost, all these ninjas around me, probably about 10 or so ninjas said, just let him run. Just let him run the course. Mark deserves it, blah, blah, blah. And I definitely almost cried, I'm not going to lie. I put in so much work. Since then, I was in my prime. Like, if I hit the stage, I almost wonder, I look back on there, if I hit that stage and I was given the chance at that point in time, I probably would have been in the top 15. I was 35, and that's all I did was ninja. I didn't do any bodybuilding or how I do now or calisthenics. It was all ninja, bah, 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 every day. And I didn't have no one pushing me, but I did it myself. And you have to do that sometimes. But I just wish I looked back on that. Oh man, if I had the opportunity to do that, I wonder how far I would have gone. All the guys I was training with made it to the finals in Vegas. I was at their level. I could have gone farther than that, but I didn't. I didn't. The shame. But yeah, it was experience. So positive, right? I stayed positive. I stayed positive this entire time. I never gave up. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on your dreams. Because now I finally got that time and never give up. And here it is. I'm hungrier than ever. So I'm going to take full advantage. I'm going to be more beast than I was when I was at 35. Trust me. I'm going to be so strong when I got till March 24th. That's a long time from then. So if I train hard this entire time till then, I'm going to be an animal. Trust me. I'm treating this like I'm not getting another call from American Ninja Warrior. Trust me. Like, I'm treating this like it's the last time I compete on American Ninja Warrior. I'm going to make sure people remember this run. Like, I'm not joking around. I'm not playing games. Like, my training is going to be like, I'm making sure Carson is making sure when I walk out from Ninja Warehouse, I'm making sure that I'm hurt. I'm getting the training I deserve. And I'm gonna make sure that when I get on that stage, I'm a freaking animal. And then when I get done, I'm going to an all-you-can-eat restaurant and eat like a freaking animal. Oh man, all I think about is food. But I'm going to be a complete machine. I'm going to make sure that everybody supports me. I'm going to make sure that Mark Farrell's going to represent Utah. I'm representing Ogden, Utah. I'm representing my Ninja homies. I'm representing Ninja Warehouse. Ninja Warehouse is such a good gym. It's such a good family. Carson Voiles, like I said, I can never throw his name out enough. Look him up. If you're watching this video, look up Carson Voiles. Probably the most genuine ninja, the best, the smartest ninja. Like, he doesn't necessarily have to be the strongest, but he's so analytical about his moves. It's almost like he's in like the Ninja Matrix. It's like cool. It's amazing to watch him go on the course. Me, I'm just a brute animal. I'm like just animal, and everybody's got their own technique regardless, but yeah. Anyways, I'm looking at the timer here going live. I'm surprised I've gone this long, 53 minutes. Oh my goodness. Again, I just want to do a shout out to those that are following me. 5,000 subscribers. Thank you. You guys are amazing. I love you. I'm doing shirts. I got the jersey. If you can afford the jersey, don't feel bad if you can't afford a jersey. You don't have to support me with. You don't have to buy any of my swag. Actually, I just know that I appreciate you supporting me regardless. But if you do buy the swag, the jerseys are probably going to be around $50, if that. The only reason why I designed the jersey is because that's what I want to run the course. I want my lucky number 7 representing me. I'm very superstitious. 49ers are my jam, so I made sure everybody that was around me was wearing the same jersey as when we won the last game. All right. So yes, same thing with this. If I hit the buzzer with my jersey, I'm gonna wear that same jersey on every course I'm after that. But I'm having shirts made. Shirts made are gonna be a lot more affordable. They're gonna be about $25 for the shirts. But the jerseys are sick. They're like legitimate jerseys. But yeah, whatever you can do. Regardless, just know that I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Ninja Beta 2.0 loves you for real. I can't describe it. Just know that it's so surreal where I'm at right now, and I feel lucky to have everything. My family, especially during the COVID. I'm just learning to appreciate everything that I have. So, love you, appreciate you. Ninja Beta 2.0, over and out. See you guys.